what is up? Welcome to something a little bit different. It might not seem that different just because there's a gameplay in the background, but I can show you I'm trying something new. So just doing normal ARK playthrough or episode, I'm going to be making a review. Now, game reviews aren't freaking different to everyone else. This is the first one I'm doing. I'm going to be doing an honest look at some of the games I have, and a lot of the ones I don't. So yeah, ignore the gameplay and stuff. It doesn't matter. But anyways, yeah, Ark Survival Evolved. Freaking the way my reviews are gonna work is each game's gonna get a game rating, a replay rating, and a actual rating. And I'll calculate its average score out of freaking 15. So it's 5 stars. Max of 15 plus 0. So yeah, 1 being the worst, 5 being the best for each category. Anyways, yeah, Ark Survival Evolved came out in 2015, and I was not one of the first people who bought it in the launch. I got the console, so I had to wait to the console port for the release. I should probably explain the rules of the rating before anything. But anyways, yeah. So the game rating will just be how much fun I think the game is, how much I enjoy it. So pretty simple. Replay rating is how replayable the game is. If you play it once, you get bored of it. If you play it 100 times, you'll get bored of it. Obviously, if a game bores me after the first time completing it or playing it for like a couple of days, then it won't be that high up. But yeah, back to where I was. Ark was created in 2015 by WildGuard, primarily. Like I said, I didn't get to play it back then, so I don't know what it was like, but I saw videos of it, and it blew my mind. I didn't think that a game like this could exist. I mean, a lot of people have said this before, but it's like Minecraft, but with giant prehistoric beasts. And that's honestly such a cool concept for a game, and it is a cool concept. It's a really clever, unique idea on the whole survival game strategy. I'm sure pretty popular at the time for games like 7 Days to Die. I think around the same time, Minecraft kind of losing its popularity, but still being out there. But yeah, survival games were pretty popular, and Ark was one of them. It blew up pretty good, but yeah, back then it was in beta, in alpha, whatever, in pre-release. It was really glitchy, really buggy. Yeah, that's how you can define all of it, pretty much, glitchy and buggy. But it was still pretty fun. I played it 2016-ish, so a little after everyone else. But basically, I want to just look at all the aspects of the game, and I can't really talk about that without talking about all the maps that are available in the game. So the first map you got was called the Island, the original island. Small, cramped, not a whole lot to do in the beginning. So we added like bosses and stuff. Set up a little stone base, start cooking some metal, get your base of metal, and then get steamrolled by a bigger tribe. It's basically rinse, roll, repeat on every server. This is before, I'm pretty sure this is before Dedicated came out. So, get steamrolled over and over until people learn how to play the game properly. Where am I going? But yeah, right now I'm playing on Ragnarok. This is not the island. I will talk to you about Ragnarok later. Yeah, the island was the first map. Not much uniqueness to it. I mean, it was really unique because it was the first one, but looking at the other maps, not a whole lot going on. But still, I really like the island. It's one of my favorite maps just because of how close it is, how close quarters, how little room there is. Other maps I'll be talking about, like Ragnarok is massive compared to the island. Center, massive compared to the island. But yeah, speaking of Center, that's the next map we'll be looking at. It's basically just the island, but more island. Large ocean separating every single major landmass. So you have islands on island. Not one giant. The island had two separate smaller islands called Herbivore Island and Carnivore Island. But the center was all islands, all ever as far as you can see. But yeah, Center was part of the, it was a free DLC, part of the sponsored mods program. I didn't even know what it was when I first started playing. I was confused on what the Center was. I didn't know it was different because I was dumb. Yeah, Center's pretty good. They're pretty different, pretty diverse, a lot bigger than the island, a lot more spacious, a lot more little hidden base locations. The center, if I had to rate it, I'd say a little bit less than the island. It's still pretty good. And then we have a map that I haven't played, which is Scorched Earth. Now, Scorched Earth I didn't really like because of the fact that the game was still in beta, or not beta, but still not a fully released game. And yet, it was making DLC. An entire new map for DLC. I did not like that one bit. I really didn't. I did not get Scorched Earth, and I'm kind of happy I didn't. Just because Ragnarok came out, and that basically is Scorched Earth. Except you got islands or base game stuff on it. Holy shit. Should get a good beat. 120. I will you 290. I have to get a Rex instead of not Mega Rex, Mega Ethereum. Like I said, I might see this, but oh well. Anyways, I digress. But yeah, Scorched Earth was the desert. Desert, you know, pretty popular at the time, pretty well liked. I feel like a lot of people, I'm not the only one that was mad about the fact that it was making gaming. Pretty sure that wasn't popular with anybody. But it did introduce a large amount of diversity to the game, which is wyverns. Wyverns are a freaking staple of the game now. Yeah, it introduced wyverns, it introduced Jabos, which are probably the biggest things. It introduced flame arrows, it introduced oil pumps, it introduced a lot of stuff that is still meta to the current game. It introduced phoenixes, which I really don't see that much because I don't play Scorched Earth. So, like, I don't see like videos people use phoenixes. But yeah, Scorched Earth, out of the center island and Scorched Earth, I'd probably put it above the center, but below the island. Not a bad map at all, though. None of the maps are really bad, it's just some are less good. Next map I'll be looking at is Ragnarok. Now, that's the map I'm playing on right now. It's probably my favorite map. You have what I'm flying on right now, Griffin. They introduced Griffins, took Wyverns, made them Ice Wyverns, added a lot of stuff. Added, what else did that? Added something really good. I can't think of it off the top of my head. It was like, Griffins is like the main attraction. In the Highlands, everywhere. So if you want mutton, you hop on. That's why everyone starts off on Rag, because of the fact that because of the fact that you can get a high level PT like that because of I am blinking because of sheep. So this is so you can get PT up in an hour of playing if you go from the island to drag filter. And even that, on most boosted servers, it's really easy to get a PT because of mutton. And most other teams, you can claim anything pretty much on Rag, any meat eater. You know, even on official rates, it's still insanely easy to get a flyer, and even the other large teams, you don't need kibble really, because mutton is almost as good. You need kibble if you want levels, pretty much. Wow. Flying fish. Yeah, Ragnarok's my favorite map, but they have so much, it has so much going for it. Even this flying fish right here, like, look at this. I love this game. Still a really glitchy, buggy mess, but it's our glitchy, buggy mess. So yeah, Ragnarok, if I had to put it on the list, I'd put it above the island. So yeah, Ragnarok's our current top map. And then, next map we'll be looking at is Aberration, the cave map. Is it knocked out? Take it right there. That's not knocked out, just the raptor eating it. I thought that was knocked out for a second. I was about to say. But anyways, yeah, Aberration. This is a freaking cave map. And it is a giant cave. What was unique about Aberration is it's a no-fly zone, which means that flyers being meta at the time, and honestly, a lot of meta, were taken out of the equation. And that's honestly a really interesting concept in the map, but I don't know, I don't like Aberration that much. It's too small. I don't like how restricted the zones are. You have to basically be set up to attempt to go into the purple zone. And the Nameless, if you don't have a good way of killing them, or if you don't have a light pad, you're close. I like the Aberrant Megalosaurus though. It's really useful, insanely useful, really good. Basically, what I would always use to get rock drakes. And speaking of that, rock drakes are freaking cool. But despite being cool as heck, they're really underpowered. They aren't as good as wyverns, and I don't think they are supposed to be as good as wyverns. But they were basically the game's flyers, not flyers, not really, but they're what people use to fly around, to get around them. if you could get one. It was really annoying. It was way too annoying for me to get one. I got some, but the process did not work. The end result did not work. Does not justify the in this situation. It was just way too hard to get any of them. Because, like I said, you had to be set up even to get into the purple zone. You had to have a fab, you had to have the gas bells, you had to have everything to even attempt to get a rock trick. And a lot of times you didn't. Even with all that stuff, you wouldn't be able to get one. Just because without a rock drake, it's hard. The first rock drake is always the hardest. Yeah. Which is why I would say just get any rock drake. Just to have one, so you can get a better one later. Anyways, I digress. Because of how the nests are, you have to have a climbing pick to get into them, and the rock drakes can easily come get you. Because as soon as you pick one of the exits up, they'll can come and kill you from the walls. Yeah, Aberration, probably my least favorite map. Then you have Extinction, another one I didn't play, but it has some of the best dinosaurs right now. Like the snow owl, the dragons, everything. Really good. But it's the reason I don't like everything is too dumb. Monosaurs, Renegades, too easy. Stuff giving free element here and there, stuff giving free electronics, stuff giving everything to you basically. I don't like Extinction that much. Then, if I had to rate Extinction, I'd say slightly above Aberration. But not above Aberration. Then we have the last map to come out, Valguero, which is another 3 DLC map of like it's just worse. No, you do have both fire and ice wyvern. Fire. You have both the regular wyverns and the fire wyverns. Ice wyverns. So it has its own little wyvern scar. I think it has 2 of them. And they have a new dinosaur, Deinonychus, but they really aren't good at all. They're supposed to be like early game tames. But they eat regular meat, so it is easier to get them on a non-crazy boosted rate, just because you can just let them sit there and not have to get an ambush on them, or wyvern milk, which you need for both the other special creatures. And Valguero, I don't like Valguero that much. It's probably higher than Aberration, but there's not a lot to do on it. They don't have griffins, they have an Aberration zone, but it's really bare bones, lackluster. They don't have a lot of the charm Aberration had. So it made Aberration fun. Was it's hard to explain why Aberration. I had fun with Aberration, but it's probably my least favorite. But it was fun though. I cannot deny it was fun. But yeah, Valguero, there just isn't anything to do. Everything feels like a watered down, stripped down version. The Deinonychus area, that's just weird. I don't like different it is from the rest of the map. Because that's a lot of darker colors. I feel like it has a lot more of a darker style to it. But the Dynamix area, constantly bright, brightest colors, brightest grass. Bright, 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 everywhere. You look, it's just bright everywhere. And honestly, I don't like that area. The Dynamix is not that good, so out of all the creatures or maps that you've had to hatch eggs, this is a whole process in itself, so whenever you hatch eggs, the same should be automatically good. Like, it shouldn't, it should be even way better than what we got. Yeah, I don't like Velguero that much. Probably, you know what? I'd say at least an aberration. It's too big and not a lot to do on it. But anyways, it's all the maps that we've seen so far. Obviously Genesis is coming out soon, and I wonder how that would be. It looks pretty good. Like, I feel like it'll be alright. Won't be a winner, but it'll be good. That one thing, the transforms, looks really cool. But anyways, what else is there? Yeah, that's all the maps, and pretty much, oh yeah, there's another, I'm still talking about the gameplay here. The gameplay itself, PvE is pretty boring. It's fun, but like in actual PvE, like I could not play PvE forever. I get bored after a while. PvP, is the way better game mode, but it is still pretty bad. Well, I'm not saying it's not fun. It's just really hard to build up because you get steamrolled by freaking alpha tribes like I did, and it is really grindy. Even on non-official servers, you still have to grind a lot to stay up. Hard not being able to play every day and only being able to play on the weekends because I can't get as much work done as I want to. But nevertheless, PvE is fun. I like doing the PvE elements, but I could not do a pure PvE server just like that. But PvP, I love PvP in this game. While it is annoying that you will probably just get found out by a way bigger tribe and then completely obliterated, it is still really, really fun to fight people in this game. And what else? Yeah, that's pretty much it. There's this one game mode, but I really don't like it. It's called Primitive Plus, another one of the sponsored mod programs. But it basically just turns everything primitive, as the name implies. You don't really get any new... I think the last engram you can unlock is like for metal walls, metal floors, metal building structures. And yeah, so that means no auto turrets, no air conditioners, no any modern luxuries of life. Just pure freaking primitive stuff. It does add a lot of new stuff to compensate for the taking away of all this other stuff. But still, I mean, it is fun if you get a group of friends. I feel like Primitive Plus would be only fun. It would not be fun solo at all. Definitely would not be fun solo. With a group of friends, if you find a nice server, maybe it would be one of the only times that I'd actually like PvP. Because PvPing on Primitive Plus seems so hard. Once you get metal structures, you like That would be nice. Primitive Plus, I like the concept, but I don't like it. No, I didn't mean to do that. I don't do that. I always do that whenever it's a mistake. I don't even have any risks. But yeah. You know what? It'd probably be easy to do that. Yeah, what was I saying? I got distracted. Yeah, overall, I give the game rating. I give it a game rating of 4 out of 5 because of how grindy it is. You know, 5 out of 5. I give it a game rating of 5 out of 5 because it is a really fun game. You're not. It's 5 out of 5. It is really fun, but it's just annoying being steamrolled over and over if you don't have all day to play. So yeah, 4 out of 5 on the game rating. Replay rating, I'm gonna say 2 out of 5. Well, I can have a good amount of fun and play for a couple months. If I get raided or everything gets broken, if I lose everything, I will not be in the mood to play at all. Like even when I got wiped, but not wiped, but even when I got raided by the alphas, I did not feel like playing Ark. I still did, just you know, do the series, whatever. You're welcome. But I did not feel like playing Ark. So yeah, right now it has a rating of 3 stars out of 5, which is not that good. You know, I feel like it does deserve a little bit better than that. It's just probably salty people. And the game is a freaking broken mess. Sometimes. I'm not 100%. The game can be broken, so I do get why, but still, it is really fun. So, what is that? I said 4 for gameplay, 2 for replay, and 3 for... its actual rating. Should add up to a total of 3 plus 4 plus 2, 9 divided by 3. So, it's an average of 3 out of... So, yeah, it's an average of 3 stars. It isn't that bad, it's okay. And I do really like the game, and I feel like it does deserve more credit, I'm being honest, as much as each of the categories are gonna get. But anyways, yeah, this is the first review I'm gonna do of many. Maybe I'll do a different game next time. Anyways, I will see you guys in the next video.